Hello, 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 Love Revolution beloveds. I love doing these interviews, and y'all are going to be so excited to hear from my dear friend Leanne Cannon. She shows up in love in all that she does, and really, this interview could go, 4 hours, but we're going to keep it a little short, and we're just going to do just quick little snips on how she's showing up in love, personally and professionally. Y'all are going to love hearing from her. So, with that, Leanne, welcome. Tell us a little bit about what you do,
Thank
and
you.
then we'll get started.
Thank you so very much, Dr. Roz. And I'm thrilled to be with you. And I have been enthralled with you ever since I met you. I love what you're about. You have such a loving heart, and that just resonates with me uh, as well. So, I'm a business and life coach, mindset mentor, meditation facilitator, and certified law of attraction practitioner. And I work with entrepreneurs to help them get clear on their vision, what it is they really want. And then we uncover obstacles to getting there.
Mm.
The question becomes, they ask themselves this question a lot: why am I not there yet? They might be working on it for a while. So we uncover what those obstacles might be so that we can then explore solutions and then map out a strategy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, every single thing you just said is loving on them. It is you using
Absolutely.
your zone of genius to love on them. And what you're doing, like when you're helping them work through a block, when you're helping them, ease through something that's kind of holding them back, what that gives them is then the opportunity to love on a whole lot more people.
Absolutely, because everybody that I work with, um, primarily women, but not solely, but I seem to draw to me, just like you do, heart-centered people.
Yeah.
And so everyone that I work with, I mean, to a person, I can't think of an exception. Their whole jam is to help somebody in some major way.
Mhm.
And I love that. I love to see them advance. And oh my goodness, the comments that come back to me just swell my heart, just fill me up like, yes, we did it. And I will say something else because part of my coaching is different from the standpoint of helping people implement the laws of attraction, frequency, energy, and vibration, which, as we know, go together hand in
Yes.
hand.
Yes.
And I say it that way because a lot of people know about it, heard about it, they've read about it, they watched movies about it, but they don't know how to implement it. And
Yes.
it's in implementation that the results come.
Yes.
And so
Yes.
we do incorporate that very much.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
me, like the wind against your back, uh, with momentum forward when
Yes.
you add that to what you're doing.
Yes. My dear friend, my mentor, my pastor is Dr. Vanetta L. West, and she talks about how she says, I would rather fight for what I'm for than fight against what I'm against. And that's what you're doing. That's with the law of attraction is let's go in this flow. And as you said, that wind at your back, because then you're moving constantly forward versus if it's coming at you, it's harder. And so
Oh
that's
yeah. I'm sorry.
no, you go ahead.
Ah, you got me excited. You're ringing my chimes.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Say what you want
because
to say.
because of the way the society is and what we've been told ever since we were young. I mean, it's a badge of honor to be exhausted. And we've been told,
Yes.
to work hard, to struggle, and in fact, the person who is struggles the hardest is the one that gets the badge. Like, oh, I've worked a lot, many more hours than you have,
Mhm.
and, and that's completely the opposite
Mhm.
of the way we can live,
Yes.
and actually, in my view, should live.
Yes.
But if you don't know how, then you just don't know how.
Right.
And and with society constantly talking about grind and hustle, and that's the thing to do. How do you know different unless somebody shows you?
That's
You
right.
couldn't possibly,
That's right.
I was talking with somebody yesterday about the difference between if you're in a rowboat and you're struggling against the current, you're rowing and everybody else is rowing with you because that's what people do. And you're looking at each other and oh, they're really doing good. They're just really struggling. Oh,
Yes.
wow, I'm trying to be like them.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, somebody who implements the laws I'm talking about,
Hmm.
turn their canoe around, let go of the oars and flow with the current. And life can be like that,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
once you know how. So anyway,
Exactly.
that's what I'm about.
Exactly, exactly. And just this morning, I was in a conversation with my dear friend Betsy Clark, and she was talking about like if you're in eddies, like if you're in the river and you get kind of caught in this vortex, that
Yeah.
how you get out of it is you sink your oar straight down, like you just get rooted and grounded. And that's what you mean,
Grounded
because what you're doing, like when you're constantly working against, you can't just go, well, la di da, I'll just turn around. You got to put those oars down in there and turn your boat.
first,
Yes,
then
yes,
right.
yes, yes,
Exact. So good,
yes,
Ross.
yes.
So,
So,
so very
I mean,
good.
that's a Betsyism.
Yeah.
And she also, which I love this too, is do you want to be right or do you want to connect? Because, when personal relations, sometimes even in our business, it's all these different places that it's like, this is the right thing to do versus I want to connect. So the
Yeah.
right thing to
And
do,
that's what we're all about.
yeah, is society says, turn, turn, turn. I want to connect. So much easier
Yeah.
for me to connect with you in the law of attraction than it is to try to turn and grind it out and compete.
And that means pause.
Yeah.
You pause for a minute
Yeah.
because when everything's like zipping and buzzing and grinding and hustling, um, you just have to step back.
Yeah.
And we feel like we can't do that, but we really can. Um, one thing that I'll mention, just because it came to my attention, this little analogy came to my attention most recently, and I loved it because I have always loved Napoleon Hill's uh, definition of our imagination.
Mm.
He said, "Your imagination is the most marvelous, miraculous, inconceivably powerful force the world has ever known." Now, that sounds like an overstatement. Like, what? But it's so not. And somebody could ask the question, well, I mean, if they didn't know, who is Napoleon Hill to make a statement like that? And how do we know that that's even correct?
Mhm.
But when you consider that he spent 20 years interviewing and being involved in the lives of the most powerful and wealthy men in the world, he watched them over that length of time with their imagination and what they were able to create seemingly impossible things.
Mhm.
And then when you really stop and think about it, every single thing that is in our world, on our person and in our house and everywhere, had to start with
That's right.
somebody's
That's right.
imagination. Every
Exactly right.
Yeah,
That's exactly
even
right.
this little neck.
That's
Somebody had to
exactly
think
right.
about it.
Yeah. Well, like at Love Revolution, my mission is 8 billion people loving 8 billion people.
Yes,
And people are like,
yeah.
oh, that's not going to ever happen. Oh, I can see it. I can see it. I absolutely can see it. And I believe everybody should have a coach. I'm so delighted that you're a coach and you have this amazing community, Divas with a Dream. And I have a coach, and she's this really powerful experiment with us. We're from all over the country. And so we all came together in Colorado Springs in June. And I went first, so I didn't know what to expect. And so she sat in front of me and she goes, okay, Dr. Roz, what is your big, hairy, audacious goal? And I said,
Wait till you hear.
8 billion people loving 8 billion people, one heart at a time. She goes, okay, go bigger. And I was like, go bigger? How am I supposed to go bigger? But she kept
Wow.
asking me, go bigger, go bigger, go bigger. Where I landed, Leanne, was astronauts are orbiting Earth and looking at Earth, and Earth is vibrating at purple because all 8 billion people on the planet are operating out of our highest, best self.
Wow.
I can
You
see,
have the right coach. You definitely have the right coach
yeah,
because she didn't pause. She
yeah,
didn't she didn't go, well, none of that bigger. You're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
thought you were going to blow her mind, and
Yeah.
she blew yours instead.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Hey, but you know what? I've always said, and I have an amazing, um, so good for me. And the thing is if a coach doesn't have a coach, then what does that even say about
Right.
the value they place on their own service?
Right. Exactly.
Everybody
Exactly.
needs a coach
Exactly. Exactly.
because
Exactly.
we're in our own head otherwise
Yes.
all the time.
Exactly.
You
All the
need
time.
another perspective. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, Love Revolution
Oh,
beloveds, you can see that I could talk to my sister Leanne for hours and hours and hours. And so I am so, so, so delighted that you were here. How can folks get in touch with you?
I will tell you. But before I do, I'm going to hearken to that little analogy I wanted to use, which is your imagination, if you picture it as a paintbrush, and your emotions are the color palette,
Mm.
then your life is the canvas. And we
Oh,
really can create our own reality through the power of our imagination and our emotions. So
yes.
that kind of puts it all together there. So if
Beautiful.
anybody would like to get a hold of me, and by the way, right now, there is a special going on with a 1 day law of attraction intensive. So by all means, hit me up for that because we zero in on you, what's going on with you for the whole day. And my number is 330-400-9814. My I have two websites, divaswithadream.org. That's the women empowerment group. We come together to support and encourage one another as professional women. And a Cannon Coaching and connecting.com. That's the name of my coaching business. And I hold weekly manifestation mastermind sessions every Thursday. So you can ask me about those as well. Oh, to email me is cannoncoaching.connecting@yahoo.com.
Perfect. Perfect. And I love that it's canon coaching and connecting. Because that's what it's all about. I mean, like my every
Well,
single day, I have three metros of success: obedience, love, and connection. So, was I obedient to my higher power? Did I love myself and love others? Did I connect with others? Did I connect others to others? And so that connection piece, that interconnection, that's so beautiful. And the fact that it's in the title of your business is it's the root of your business. I mean, you're the epitome of that.
it actually is, and it's why it's there because when I first started in 2002, the company was coined as Diva as Dream Achievers Unlimited because I've
Mm,
always been about people's dreams, and I kept that for quite some time until 2019, and I rebranded as Canon Coaching and Connecting because I'm such a networker, and I'm always connecting people with people with
yes,
people
you
with
are.
people all the time. So
Yes.
when you said that it's part of the brand's part of what I'm about, then yes, it is.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Love Revolution, love bugs. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Leanne, thank you for being here. And every time I'm in your presence, I feel so much love and so much joy. So thank you for being amazing.
Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Take care
All right.
then.
See y'all. Bye bye.